In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the 6 best tools that every barber must have. So let's kick it off with the best tool number 1. Now, when I first opened up business as a barber, I had no clue what I was doing. This is my very first business I ever even went into. And on top of that, I'm a single guy that does not keep in order whatsoever. From trying to keep all my notes in place to tracking sheets, video content, I mean, like literally everything was all over the place. And it became even more hectic when I added more devices like new iPhones, new Mac computers, new storage devices. But again, I'm a single guy, so I made it work. However, as a business owner, this is super inefficient and a huge fucking headache. And I really just needed one place where everything was stored at, no matter what the device was. So tool number 1 has to be everything on Google Workspace. This goes into Google Sheets, Google Docs, Google Calendar, Google Drive, even just using a damn Gmail account. Now, Google Sheets are my go-to for keeping any and all info on all my clients or any different business opportunities, keeping track of what my marketing's even doing. And it's fairly simple to use, just with a simple YouTube tutorial. You could legit just look up Google Sheets for Dummies. Google Docs is my go-to for writing down notes, ideas, or really just anything that I need to write something on. Google Calendar, I cannot tell you how much of a lifesaver this is. Google Calendar literally runs my life because if I don't have it on my calendar, it's not getting done. I can schedule work time, understand when client appointments are, and actually be on time for shit. Now, Google Drive is also a great tool because you can keep all these sheets and documents organized in separate folders. It's all in one place and it's accessible literally from any device. And also have a Gmail account because literally today makes signing into shit super fucking easy, and it allows you to have all of that crap that I just mentioned. And on top of that, all that shit that I just mentioned is also free, so why not just take advantage of it? Now, for the second best tool, it's not going to be really anything groundbreaking because, to be honest with you, back in 2017 when I first hopped on a booking app, it would have been like the, oh my god, this is like the must-have thing. But in today's day and age, it's literally just mandatory. However, not all of these booking apps are beneficial for you to grow your business. There are a few booking apps that are very restrictive because when we're marketing to get new clients, anything that puts resistance or friction in a new client potentially booking with us can be detrimental to our conversion rates overall of generating new clients in the business. Along with that, some shop owners might have everybody on one single app, which makes it hard for clients to figure out what barber to go with, as well as the barber for charging their own personal pricing, which again too is not bad for the majority of barbers, but for barbers who want to scale upwards of 100, 200 bucks a haircut, making 20K per month and getting those new clients, it does become a little bit of a pain in the ass when you have to go ahead and be on the same booking app as somebody who charges 30 bucks. A solution to this is basically going with a booking app that is not restrictive on your business, or what I like to think of as an open source booking app. Booking apps like Squire and Square are great to utilize because again too, they don't require your client to sign up with a profile just to book an appointment with you. This is no shade whatsoever, but in terms of a booking app like the Cut app, which is also very restrictive and forces a potential new client to have to download and set up a profile just to book with you. Even for me, like looking at a barber, when I see that on there, it just turns me off and kind of annoys the fuck out of me. Again, you want to make sure booking an appointment with you is seamless and also easy for everybody to do, especially new clients. And look, I can understand the argument of a lot of barbers might have of well, those apps like the Cut app actually give me new clients. Why would you be trying to get clients on their restricted platform when you can just have a simple booking app and have every single person in the world be able to book with you in an instant? Because to be quite honest, if you understand how to generate your own clients, there is no appeal to a booking app sending you clients and actually charging you to give you new clients. And also, don't build a personal website because you're just wasting money, and again to adding an unnecessary step that really nobody cares about, even if you think it's for a portfolio. That's why we have fucking Instagram. So on to the third best tool. So of course, every single barber should be on social media and learning how to market themselves to generate for new clients. And again, this is literally what we help barbers do in the Elevated Mentorship program, and a very core reason why our barbers can scale up to 200 bucks a cut and 20K per month, because again too, we're marketing to generate new clients at those higher price points. However, with more barbers on social media platforms in today's day, the competition is so much greater than what it was 4 years ago. So the solution is obviously you're gonna have to learn how to stand out from the crowd and really take the lowest hanging fruit in separating yourself, because again, simplicity wins in my opinion. So the next best tool a barber can have is just simply the latest iPhone, the latest Mac, and also a ring light. Now, let me make this clear. Just because you have these tools does not mean that you'll be able to scale to 20K per month as a barber. But this will allow you to stand out on a media platform in today's day versus someone who is posting on an iPhone 6, which I'm sure there's a barber who's even watching this who's on an iPhone 6, unfortunately. This will be pricey, but the payoff of this, of generating new clients into your business and seeing the best of your work, to me, is worth it. On top of that, as a business owner, you want your work to look the best when you are marketing it. So why not get the latest tools that make your product appear better? Again, these small improvements won't get you to be able to charge $100 a haircut, but they will help you improving your product and generate a few new clients along the way. Now, if you do want to scale up to $100 to $200 a haircut, making $20K per month, just like the barbers that we work with inside the Elevated Mentorship Program, you can apply to work with us through the links down below. All right, here we go with number 4. Now, as a young and developing entrepreneur, learning and self-development is your number one priority because no one truly has business problems. We all just have personal problems that bleed into our business that hold us back. So now, if you understand that you have personal problems or a lack of knowledge, but the majority of barbers that you're around just aimlessly watch YouTube videos, play video games, watch sports, and just listen to music aimlessly all day, every single day without progressing, that kind of leaves you with no direction to go. For me, books were the best hack to go ahead and learn and improve myself exponentially. Honestly, books take way too fucking long to read, and just in my personal opinion, are not a good way to learn something. You just don't listen or read something one time and all of a sudden master it. You have to do it multiple times. And reading is overall just slow and can only be done every so often when you actually have the time. So the solution is obviously audiobooks. Now, Audible is an audiobook app that allows you to download books from Amazon into your phone and listen to them directly. You can buy audiobooks on Amazon and have them pop up right in your iPhone and be able to listen to them right then and there. Again, audiobooks are a great way to go ahead and just throw AirPods in while you're cutting hair and be able to have that thing going on in the background. And they allow you to study and re-listen to the book multiple times. I replace a majority of my content consumption with just simply audiobooks. This includes anytime I'm driving, I'm at the gym, even when I first wake up, the very first thing I do is I just press play on the last audiobook I was listening to and just have that thing going on in the background. This allows me to continually be improving and learning throughout the entire day. And it's hyper efficient because I can listen to the same audiobook over and over and over again and pick up on something new that I did not listen to last time. All right, let's get to number 5. Now, again, just like most barbers, when you first started, I had no fucking clue on how to run or manage my business whatsoever, whether it came to like taxes, what I had to do for LLCs. All this was just like a foreign language for me, and honestly, it was very overwhelming. I used my notes in my phone to figure out how much I made per week and maybe how much money I spent, and I would buy TurboTax every single year just to be able to do my taxes. Now, did this do a damn job? Sure, but it was super inefficient in terms of running a business, but I was overall lost and really didn't have a clue on actually what I needed. So I just decided one day, you know what? I need to become a legit business, and came up with the core business essentials. And there's really 5 of these to break down real quick. The first one's going to be QuickBooks. Now, this is perfect for inflows and outflows of cash and also being able to reconcile your accounts every single day. Reconciling the accounts just basically means keeping track of what actually comes in and what comes out. Number 2, of course, getting a fucking LLC. Easiest thing to do is for anybody just to go to LegalZoom.com, and you can literally call them and have somebody set up an LLC with you live on call. And you can find their contact number, call them, and have them walk you through step by step while you do it what you have to do in order to get an LLC. Third one's going to be getting a tax CPA. Now, again, you can just find this person through a simple Google search of your local tax CPA, and they will also walk you through everything that needs to happen in order for you to be a legit business and pay your taxes on time. They can also help you set up an LLC as well too in different structures. So I would also recommend making this connection first, as it might make the rest of these connections a lot easier. The fourth is actually having a business account. The fourth is setting up a business banking account, because you want to keep business and personal cash separate, especially if you're going to be making $20K a month. Again, to be most tax efficient on this, you should talk to your tax CPA and see what the best setup should be. Majority of the time, it'll be set up 2 LLCs, and then you get paid as an independent contractor from the main business. Don't quote me on this though, because again, I'm not a tax professional. I have no clue in terms of like different laws in different states. I just pay people to do things that I don't know how to do. I think that's a great principle to take in life. Last but not least, out of this business essential bunch is going to be a simple card processor. You could legit just get one off square.com and they'll just send you the card processor for free. But the main idea of this is to make sure you put all of your money inside of the bank, because again, you want to be a legit business and have a paper trail so that sometime in the future. Now, for the 6th tool, you just can't fucking upload an unedited video or make a crappy overall product and expect people to not only view it, but also want to book appointments with you, because that shit just not going to get any traction whatsoever. On top of adding music or captions or whatever else you want to do, it just can't be done with just the phone by itself. And a simple solution for this is just getting a video editing app. My personal favorite tool, which is number 6, is going to be the Video Leap app. I've been using this since I've been uploading content since 2016. It's the one I still have on my iPhone, because personally, I prefer to have everything shot, edited, and posted all from one device. If I have to use a DSLR camera and then transfer all that stuff onto a Mac computer and then transfer that back on my iPhone just to post, shit just gets way too hectic for me. Again, simplicity is a big thing in my life, as you can tell by my room. And even though there are other apps to utilize and I've tried other things, I just always find myself going back to Videoly because the user experience is just something I'm very used to. Now, I would recommend not using iMovie. iMovie is literally the worst piece of crap ever invented because that thing will always crash on you and it's slow, clunky, and just doesn't get the job right. Because when you're trying to edit that perfect piece of content for marketing, but your video editing app keeps on glitching on you, nothing is more frustrating or makes you want to throw your phone out the goddamn window. So I'm telling you, please just use Videoly.